Hi guys, welcome back to yet another video. My name is Martin. I'm filming this in my storage unit today being Friday afternoon, and I've just gotten back from picking the kids up from school, and there was a parcel waiting for me at home. So I opened it up and let me get it here. Here it is here. Now, what I do on this channel is I show off 4 books, and I end on a key issue, but I've got 2 key issues here, and they are all DC issues. Now, what I like to do is on this channel, I also like to show off books that don't get a lot of attention on other channels. So I'm going to preface that by showing you the first issue. This is issue 10 of Hawk and Dove from their series from the 90s. So there was a Steve Ditko series in the 60s, which went for about 6 issues. They were also in Showcase. I think 2 issues of Showcase, and then kind of nothing. From my memory, which I have to admit, it can be a bit spotty. But then in the 90s, Rob Liefeld did some art on a 5-issue miniseries with Barbara Cassell writing, and I think Carl Cassell also wrote. But from there, from that 5-issue series, the sales were strong enough that they did a series that went for about 28 issues. I have the first issue. I've got a smattering of issues from that series. I do have the last issue, which I'm very happy for because I do like my final issues. But yeah, I have here issue 10. I haven't read it yet. Hawk and Dove, in my mind, I've got this idea that it was a series that wasn't really appreciated, and if you just read it, you'll enjoy it. But then when I do read them, they are so heavily worded, so kind of forced in the style of the time. It kind of feels as if they're trying to do like a Spider-Man, Peter Parker situation where they're introducing all these characters that they just fill up the page. There's no real point to them. But yeah, they just keep on forcing it. That being said, though, I am a fan of Hawk and Dove. I like the concept. I do have the New 52 era series. The one that I don't have is the mini series that came before the New 52. But I think there is a lot of potential for Hawk and Dove. So I will continue to get the issues when I can, where I can, until I have every single one. I don't think it'd be that hard. They were in the Teen Titans series, but I'm less inclined to buy those issues than I am to get just the Hawk and Dove series. Anyhow, that's enough Hawk and Dove for today. Okay, now the next one I want to show off is Green Arrow Annual 7 from 1995 with Chuck Dixon, Ed Barretta, and I think Rick Purchett. Anyhow, I had Annual 3, Annual 3, Annual 3, but I didn't have Annual 7, so obviously I need to get the remaining annuals, to complete the set. But I do have the entire run of Green Arrow from when Mike Grell started, and it is phenomenal. This series is just, it goes from strength to strength, and even when it gets bad, it's still pretty bloody good. And I would recommend, if you want to read like a spy action series, this is it for you. And just the fact that he only has a bow and arrow, as his sole defense or sole offense, I think it works really well. And yeah, look, I didn't get this series when it came out in the 90s, so I bought them after the fact. And when I was doing convention hopping early in the 2000s, that's when I really took up reading Green Arrow, and that's when I kind of realized, hey, there's something here, there's something else going on here that is a really fun concept. And DC weren't really doing much with Green Arrow at the time. And so yeah, I bought them all, and then Kevin Smith came and he reintroduced Oliver Queen, and I was reading that from that series on, and I was like, wow, Kevin Smith has taken this concept and made it even grander. And he did a lot of exposition, a lot of talking, but he laid the groundwork for a series that was right with potential. And that being said, that came after this, so I'm going to take this home tonight, and I think it's going to be on the top of my pile to read. And yeah, I'm looking forward to it. So 2 more books to go, and this is a bit of a key issue. Anima, or Anima, issue 1. Now, this is not her first appearance. Her first appearance was in a Teen Titans annual with the Bloodlines storyline that ran across DC. I think it was would have been the early 90s. So this was March of 1994. So I think she could have appeared the year prior. Actually, I do have her first appearance, and I did show it on the channel late last year. But when I saw this in auction or on auction, in auction, it was a nice price. I kind of snapped it up. It's like $3, $3, $5, $5 at the most. And yeah, no one else jumped on it, and I thought, you know what, I'm gonna pick this up, not for any spec, but you know, I say not for any spec, but when or if this character ever gets put into a DC property, into a movie or a TV show, and her status gets elevated, it's a nice little kick. So it's not for spec, but it's kind of for spec. That being said, though, I will give it a read, and we'll see what it's like. But yeah, Anima, issue 1. Now, the key issue for this video, and it is a first issue. It's from August of 2003. It's The Outsiders. And I recently read, what issues was it? Issue 9 and 10 and issue 31. And I was really enamored with this cast. It was a series of obviously of superheroes, but they elevated it to a certain point where it was a little bit more adult in terms of violence and language. Like, these guys would drop F-bombs all the time, and I was like, wow, that's pretty cool. I kind of like that. I kind of like that they don't really hold back, and the action especially, like the punch-ons that these characters had throughout the series. I'm now thinking, why didn't I get the entire run of this series? Because this was a lot of fun. I do have a few issues, but what I did was I read them in trade, because what I do is I buy them for my birthday and for Christmas, and then I would read them and go, wow, that's such a good read. And I would see the back issues at conventions, but I'd think, you know, I've got the trade, so why would I get the issues? But I've since sold the trades. So now I'm on a task to kind of fill some runs, and I think Outsiders is going to be a series that I'm going to go through and pick up if and when I can. And that's the video for tonight. Please let me know what you think in the comments down below. Please like and subscribe if you wish to. Really appreciate it. I will also mention very quickly, I've noticed that my subscribers have plateaued. It's been 714 for a long while. I don't know how I'm going to attract any more people. I think this is it for me in terms of how many people want to keep watching these videos. If you can think of anything that will attract other people, let me know. As I always say, I appreciate all the subscribers who continue to watch my channel. I really do appreciate it. You guys are all fantastic. You're all legends. So I hope you've enjoyed this one, and I will catch you at the next one.